Hey, what's up, guys? All right, YouTube family. I had to come over here because I wanted to give it the real shit before I go to TikTok and have to sugarcoat my words, just so I don't get banned and stuff. But there's some developments coming this morning. Number one, the British Army is debating on sending troops to Ukraine right now, saying that it would be best, one of the best moves to prevent a war in Europe, and they're ready to fight World War III with Russia and win. Yeah, they're acknowledging World War III is getting ready to get started. The British Army seems to be the first ones. Number two, Lithuania. You already know that they banned imports from going into their territory in the Kaliningrad. Well, now they're talking about putting up a naval blockade right by on the other end of Kaliningrad, so Russia can't get in from the sea as well. So that means Russia wouldn't be able to go through land, Russia wouldn't be able to go through sea. And that means 50% of all imports will be cut. Now, Russia said they're going to make a decision on what to do about this in the next upcoming days. But they said the consequences will be catastrophic and severe. So they're not playing. They're not playing with Kaliningrad. I told y'all that's part of Russia. They're not going to take no shit about that. That's like, cutting us off from Alaska, or or cutting us off from Hawaii. Actually, Hawaii is the best one because it's way out in the sea. So that'd be like Russia going and cutting us off from getting goods to Hawaii. That's an automatic war. That's our state. That's part of the United States, and that's one of our heavily armed states too. Just like Kaliningrad is Kaliningrad, some people say, I say it weird, as part of Russia's territory, separate territory. So we have that, and we have the Germans getting ready to send missiles. We have Ukraine admitting that they shot down that thing in Crimea. In Crimea, the oil rig. They shot down the oil rig with Western weapons. So some things looking wrong. It's looking like things are about to heat up bad. I think NATO is tired of giving Ukraine weapons, and I think they're about to start provoking Russia and fighting them themselves. I think they're just tired. They're tired of this prolonged war. They're tired of everyone suffering from it. So they're like, okay, the only way we can best take this threat out is to do it ourselves. But Russia came back today, and not only did they answer to the British idea of sending troops and winning World War III with Russia, they said if the British decides to do that, they will cease to exist. And this was a Russian senator that said this, so this is like our Congress talking shit. They said they will cease to exist. The Satan II missile is getting close to being done, and they will make sure that anybody that threatens their territory they will use the Satan II on. If y'all don't know about the Satan II, it's their strongest, most fastest nuclear missile. It goes 21,000 miles per hour. It can be shot from the North Pole to avoid any kind of defense systems or anything. So it can go around undetected, and it can pretty much hit anywhere in the world within minutes, like literally minutes. 21,000 miles per hour is pretty fucking fast. So anywhere within minutes. So this is what they're threatening with right now. I don't know what they're going to do with Lithuania. They're talking about nuking like the little area, so they can like bring their troops there. They're talking about bringing their nuclear weapons to Lithuania. And just like I said yesterday, they're talking about taking away Lithuania's independence. If they don't recognize Lithuania's borders, then they're going to just move right through anyway and send their shit through, which would be a war with NATO, obviously. But this is what they're doing. They're about to take more of Ukraine. So this is the plan. I'm just going to tell you the plan off rip. They're going to take more of Ukraine. Y'all know that they have that huge line going from the side of Ukraine all the way down to the Black Sea. With that being said, a little above that is Belarus, and then there's the Baltic states. So Russia will have a full line. They will have a whole set to build up by the Baltic states. They're about to start building up on Lithuania's border. They're not playing. They're about to start building up on the Polish border. We're here. We're here. So when they start fighting, one thing that you should know, EMP is going to be bad. EMP is going to be bad. Kaliningrad. Kaliningrad. That's a weird name, Kaliningrad. I like saying Kaliningrad better. That just sounds cooler. I don't know about Kaliningrad, but I know it's called Kaliningrad, so I should probably just call it that. But damn, that's weird, man. I was wondering why people was getting on me about the way I said it, man. But anyways, man, this is ridiculous. I woke up to all this news. Putin, he's the one that said that the hypersonic missiles about to be ready for the West. That's Russia's president, so of course I'm not about to take his words lightly. The former president saying, let the United States beg for us to come back to nuclear talks with us about reducing nuclear weapons. But that just means that they're not reducing them because they're not talking. And the United States ain't going to come back. Everyone's goal right now is to build up and make their army as strong as they can right now. That's the whole goal. And as long as we're with that attitude, that makes me think we're in a Cold War. And as long as we're in a Cold War, there's a chance of a hot war. And right now, this is the highest chance of a hot war, probably even beyond the Cold War, to be honest. These guys are literally getting ready to fight, like full on fight each other. World War III. China is saying they're going to help Russia. They will help Russia through Europe. And then China's media is leaking out that Russia is actually getting ready to fight Lithuania. They're already voting on it and everything. So, oh man, this is about to get ugly. They fight Lithuania, the United States steps in. The United States steps in, everything gets bad from there. So, anyways, I wanted to do a quick short update on YouTube so I could give you the darker version of what the hell's going on. And not have to sugarcoat that we're about to go into fucking full-on conflict with Russia. So I have no idea what's about to happen with that, man. This shit's getting crazy. The UK is getting ready to send troops. Lithuania is talking about blockades, and then we have China and Russia importing the most oil. Like they together they just surpassed Saudi Arabia. So you know this is tactical. This is tactical. This is a strategic move. Very strategic move. Be careful out there, man. Be careful, my friends. Keep your head up. Be focused on what's going on. Because any day now, we can literally wake up. Any second. This is how bad it is now. Any second. I'm stop saying the days now. I'm gonna have to go to seconds to minutes to hours. Like it's getting ridiculous. I never thought I would have to say this shit, man. This is ridiculous. So, we're down to the last seconds, to hours, to minutes. I usually say days to weeks, but we could start saying hours to days to show you how severe it's really getting. The summit is coming up. Germany is convinced that Finland and Sweden will get into NATO. Sweden has decided to mark the PKK and Kurds as terrorist organizations and talking about banning them from the country. They're already protesting over there. It's getting wild, man. It's getting wild. They're protesting. So Sweden has took the steps that Turkey wanted them to take. It's not to their level of standards because they haven't banned them yet. But they've already put it through their lawmakers to put it into law so they can get into NATO, which means Finland most likely is going to follow behind them, which means they're most likely going to come to a deal before the summit, hopefully. The summit's not a deadline. They said it could happen after the summit, happened before. But as long as they keep coming on this version of talks, it seems like they're about to get that ready, which means NATO would have control of the Baltic Sea, which they already got control of some part of the Baltic Sea. That's why Lithuania is able to put freaking a blockade up on the other end of Kaliningrad. So yeah, it's gonna get wild, guys. It's about to get worse and worse. What's the severe consequences? We'll have to wait and see. But I'm about to head over to TikTok so I can show y'all some of these articles. I do have videos up on my TikTok, and I'm about to put them up on YouTube before I go live on TikTok. If I'm gonna give an estimated time when I'm gonna be live on TikTok, oh shit, I don't even know what time it is right now. Wait, let me look at the TV. Oh, 9:15. Okay, 9:15 p.m. So I'd say 9:30. I should be live on TikTok. I just need some time to post the videos on YouTube, and oh boy. Be aware, stay prepared. Remember the golden rule: love, unity, and peaceful life. Yes, China did fly some aircraft into Taiwan's airspace. Russia and China are running drills around Japan, from the northern islands all the way down to the southern islands. So from the Kuril Islands all the way down to the southern Japan islands, or Japanese islands that China's trying to claim. So Russia and China's telling them, hey, we're united. We'll take your top half and your bottom half, bro. If you want to work with America, we'll take both of your islands, bro. They're not playing, bro. The message is clear. They're sending a message to the world that they're not backing down. So they have that military operation in play. Don't forget that non-war military operation. So wherever they decide that Chinese civilians / Taiwanese civilians are in danger, they can go and put their military there and block everybody out, which would be war. So this is where we're at. World War III, the big verge. Iran and the United States, there was 3 speedboats by a U.S. warship yesterday. Our U.S. warship had to literally shoot flares at these speedboats to back them off, let them know they were getting too close to our vessel, and we were getting ready for a direct collision. So just letting y'all know what's going on with Iran's side. It's not, or Iran. People mark the way I say that too, Iran. So yeah, man, this is ran out of gas and the grid might go down. Yep. Here we didn't run out. We're sending it away. We didn't run out. We got gas. We got gas and oil. We're just sending it over because we're getting ready for war. We got gas and oil. We got a whole huge stockpile of gas and oil. But we're sending it over to Europe because we're getting ready for war. Europe is sending it over to Europe is trying to keep it. They're running out of gas. The Middle East is sending their gas more over to China and Russia. So they're doing major trade. That's why China and Russia's stepping up huge right now. They're in a great position, especially since Russia's economy is stabilized and China's economy is slightly getting affected, but it's stabilized. As long as they got them two together, we're in some trouble. We're the ones feeling this shit. Y'all heard if you wasn't in my TikTok live yesterday, I had somebody from Latvia who was saying, their stuff went up 20%. 20%. They're right there, and they said they won't even be able to. They're getting oil and shit ready, but they won't even be able to get things together for a little while, because it's how bad it's affecting them. The Russian girl, she said they're not even really feeling shit. She's in Russia. She lives in Russia. It's like they're not. Our food's going down. Our gas prices are going down. Of course, we supply the gas, so it doesn't affect us as bad. I'm like, wow, so we're over here struggling, so we just put sanctions on ourselves and Russia's still living good? That makes no damn sense. That makes no damn sense. Get right with God, man. Get right with Jesus. Get right with your higher ups. Get right with your families. Get right with everything. Much love. Okay, I'm gonna have to push it back. Hold on. It's 9:18. Let's do 9:40. I'll be on TikTok live at 9:40. Remember the golden rule: love, unity, and peaceful life. And I love you guys, and stay safe out there. I'll keep you updated. Peace. Got your 6, as Southwest Prepper always says.